Where were the brightest of the planets during most of the first half of 2024? They were very noticeable in their absence in the northern hemisphere night skies, all making an exit. But now, as we go into autumn, they're back. Jupiter, Saturn, Mars and Venus. Well, Venus, even though it's the brightest of them all, is still managing to hide. So let's start with that one. The brilliant planet Venus made a return to the evening sky during mid-August 2024, but you'd never know it. It was a very shy comeback, and it's been remaining elusive ever since, just above the horizon at sunset. This gives only a very short window for you to spot it, meaning an unobstructed horizon and clear skies are needed. Earth's sister planet has been teasing us with its presence for now. But during October, Venus becomes a little bolder, becoming more visible as the evenings darken, though still staying frustratingly low. Only as we enter December does it really start to climb in the dark southwestern sky, at last gracing us with its brilliant presence. It reaches furthest elongation from the Sun on Friday, January the 10th, 2025. It then stays with us as the evening star until March 2025, when its orbit moves into the glare of the Sun and out of sight. It then becomes a morning planet again. Venus never fails to impress us with its brilliance and those beautiful conjunctions with the crescent moon and its planetary neighbours, which I'll let you know about as they come up. Now let's welcome back the mighty Jupiter into the spotlight, more massive than all the other planets put together. It emerged as a morning planet at the end of June 2024, rising like a boss in a northeastern sky during the early hours. And we witnessed that spectacular close conjunction between Jupiter and Mars in mid-August. Jupiter appears as a small, bright white disk in the sky, though not quite as bright as Venus. Now in 2024, as we go into October, Jupiter makes its presence known as a more convenient late evening planet. You can see it rising from the northeast in Taurus. The big gas ball slowly moves towards the orange giant star Aldebaran and the Hyades over the coming months. Try looking at Jupiter through binoculars. You'll probably see up to 4 of its amazing moons, Io, Europa, Ganymede and Callisto, as 4 pinpoints of light. I remember when I was younger, much younger, just happening to glance at Jupiter with a spotting scope. I saw the 4 moons strung across the Jovian disk like tiny diamonds. I don't think I even knew I was looking at Jupiter, and certainly didn't believe that what I was seeing could actually be the moons of a different planet. I was taken aback. I thought, they've got to be stars. This was before the internet age, so it wasn't that easy to find out. And my Ladybird book of space just didn't cut it. I think that's what's originally got me very interested and realising what was actually possible. So Jupiter, the biggest planet in the solar system, now stays with us for a good while, eventually going out of sight in the sunset, bidding us farewell at the end of May 2025, when it too slips into the glare of the sunset. Jupiter is at opposition on the 7th of December 2024, when it's directly opposite the Sun and at its brightest and largest in the sky. Next stop on our itinerary, we have the Lord of the Rings, Saturn. It made a modest return in the early hours of May 2024. Gradually climbing higher in mid-July 2024, it became an evening planet, rising before midnight. If you have a decent telescope, Saturn offers you a glimpse of its famous icy rings, though now they're nearly edge on. Jumping ahead to May 2025 and the rings become totally edge on to us, probably making them disappear altogether. Looking back to August 2024, and we had a spectacular occultation of Saturn by the moon. And coming up, the moon occults Saturn again on the evening of Saturday the 4th of January 2025. And I'll be here, of course, to alert you to make sure you don't miss out on these rare events. Saturn then stays with us up until the end of February 2025, where it sinks into the west at sunset. Last but not least, we have the red desert world, Mars. It made its return as an early morning planet back in May 2024. Mars is unmistakable, especially in a dark sky, standing out against the stars, glowing with a steady red light. And now during autumn you can see it in Gemini, rising from the northeast in late evening and into the small hours. As time goes on, it moves through Gemini, passing nearby to the bright stars Castor and Pollux and into Cancer, where on Tuesday, December the 3rd, it comes to within 2 degrees of the Beehive cluster. Mars also treats us to a fair few conjunctions with the Moon during its time with us. And the red planet is at opposition on Wednesday the 15th of January 2025. But alas, all good things must come to an end, as Mars bids us farewell in July 2025, when it too vanishes into the glow of dusk. So here's the best times to view the planets for the rest of 2024 and into 2025. So whether you're a seasoned stargazer or just dipping your toes into the cosmic waters, don't miss out on these cosmic wanderers. Our brightest planetary neighbours there for everyone to see in the night sky.